Hello everyone, let's learn how to make some tuna cutlets today. So the ingredients are mentioned on the screen. This has been a recipe that I have been following for about 5 years now, so I think I've pretty much perfected it. So we have boiled potatoes over here, which we will be using to mash and to make the cutlets. In a pan, just heat some oil and wait for it to be hot enough that when you add in the mustard seeds, they will splutter immediately. Once you have added those and a few have already spluttered, add in the chopped curry leaves. I've chopped them so that it's easier when you make the balls. Add in the chopped onions and you have to fry them until about translucent. This is just to remove the rawness of the onions. Then let's add in some chopped garlic. Garlic gives a good flavor to tuna. It's a very good complement, which I am going to add next. You can substitute tuna for boiled chicken or minced beef, minced mutton, whatever you like. Very simple powders that I'm using here. The spices are just salt, madras curry powder, and turmeric. You can use any other garam masala or whatever staple curry powder that you use for all your dishes. Mix them really well and add in the coriander leaves until the rawness of the tuna is also gone. Add in fresh lemon juice after turning off the stove, and then I'd recommend you to be mashing the potato in the same vessel, in the same pan, frying pan as the tuna, because this helps to absorb all the flavors that have been remnant on the pan. Mix them really together. I'd recommend you using your hands to mash them together until all of them are well combined and into gulp-sized balls, like so. And you can add in some freshly crushed white pepper powder if you like them spicy. Next, I whipped up 2 eggs until they are strength thin. Make sure you shouldn't have any lumps in there. And for our coating, we will be needing breadcrumbs. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to drop in the ball into an egg wash, and after turning it around for a while, coating it really well, we will be dropping it into the breadcrumbs. I recommend doing this step twice because one, it helps you to have really good cutlets. They don't break when you fry them, they don't crack. So that's one of the pro tips that I've learned throughout the years making cutlets. And two, it gives you a very crispy out coating, and you shouldn't even really worry much about the insides not getting cooked because we've already cooked the potatoes, even the tuna curry in it. I also recommend you to make sure that your egg wash and your breadcrumbs are at room temperature. This way they stick easily and they don't create a fuss as compared to cold breadcrumbs and eggs. Alright, so I took some time off and made all of them. This took me about 12 to 13 minutes. Before you fry them, make sure you leave them aside to dry out for about 15 minutes and just drop them, like how I am, into hot oil. You can either shallow fry them or you can deep fry them. You have to deep fry them until the cutlets are golden brown in color. Make sure not to burn it and constantly turn them. Use a very blunt spoon when you're turning it because this will also help you maintain the shape of the cutlets. Cutlets are actually a very, very good snack time staple in Sri Lanka, or also during the month of Ramadan. It's something that you find on almost all the iftar tables. It's a very humble, very simple food, very simple snack. People sometimes prefer to cut them in half and put them in between the buns and add a little bit of ketchup, and it's a perfect sandwich for anybody actually. So I've fried them all over here. I hope you enjoy this. It's a very simple foolproof recipe. Thank you so much for watching.